Well, hello, people, and welcome to my office. I hope you're doing absolutely phenomenal and amazing. Uh, yeah, g'day. So, today we're going to talk about Karahung, the Armenian Stonehenge. This is so good. I can't believe how good this is because this is the missing link between Giza and Stonehenge. Remember in previous videos we showed that these tooth temples came out of Ossetia, out of Armenia, out of Chechnya, these red-headed people, and they spread, as Brian Forster said, and they built this. And I'm only making this video, of course, I have to mention Ancient Phil of Ancient Alternative View. Check it out. He shows new stuff. Check out Phil of Ancient Alternative View. He showed me this. Now, Karahung. This is amazing. This is the missing link between Stonehenge in England and Stonehenge in Giza. And what was it Giza before? There was another Stonehenge. And I'm going to prove that. You're going to say, Charles, the pyramids do not look like Stonehenge. And yes, they do. They actually do. So let's get me out of the way. But I'll keep myself in the corner to show that we're still incommunicado. You know, we're having a link. We're having a connection. You and me, we're having a connection here. And it's not just the computer talking to you. You're not listening to a pre-recorded, hired person. It's me talking to you. And that's a special thing. So we'll have to keep me in the corner. So anyway, this is it, Karahung. And Phil showed me this, and I thought that's very interesting. And I looked at the overhead map, and I thought this is Giza, and this is Stonehenge. So firstly, it's like the blue stones at Stonehenge, which are kind of teeth-shaped. Imagine Stonehenge with just the blue stones. And because this place is called Karahung, this shows that this hung is not the Germanic, it's not necessarily the Germanic hinge. Stonehenge doesn't mean hinge stone, henge stones, hanging stones. We were wrong. It actually means something else. And according to this, there is a nearby village close to this site, and it's actually called Karung, which is amazing. You look at the location, it actually says here, it is located at Karahunj site. Firstly, it's on a hill. It's on a hill like Stonehenge is on a hill, surrounded by other hills, just like Stonehenge. Oh, and it's a sacred landscape of rolling hills. We expect that everywhere we see the ancient snake monuments, the ancient things. Just amazing. And let's have a look at this. It's officially named Karahunj Observatory by parliamentary decree. It's also known as Zoratskara. Okay, and here's the thing. Apparently, it's two Armenian words, stone and henge, or hunch, meaning sound. And we're going to find out this is also in Old English. Okay? Now, this means that Stonehenge, that the hung, it's a bell or something that's hanging. The bell is hanging, not the stones. The bell is hanging. And so it must mean gong in English. This word hung must mean gong. And you look up gong, well, we got etymology one. It's Malay, and then they don't know where it's from. Okay, it's somehow from Malay. Okay, it's a gong. And then etymology two, because there's more than one etymology, as we discover on the channel. I talk about other etymologies that no one talks about. It's Middle English gong, from Old English gong, or gang. Now, this is very interesting because if the stones are shaped like teeth, they're fangs, and the fangs are together in a gang. But it also means a going, a walk, a journey. From gangen, to go, to walk, to travel. Go in Proto-Germanic remains unclear, but it's similar to gang. A gang of people will go. It's a journey. This is the place where you go. This is the going place. Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So that is it. It's related to gong. So now let's look at the plan of it, because this is very interesting. And we talked about it's a missing link. It's a missing link of Giza, and it's a missing link of Stonehenge. So from this video, we see that Stonehenge actually means something like stone fang, stone gang, stone going. It doesn't mean hanging stones, because this place is also called Stonehenge. And I got to tell you here, the stones don't seem to be hanging. It's rather just the blue stones, but these are obviously not blue stones, they're something different, but just the blue stones of Stonehenge, which gave it the name. And you see the same thing replicated here. Just amazing, just incredible. But let's look at this, and this is what really blew my mind, because this is a plan of Stonehenge, but it's actually Kurahenge. It's exactly the same. This is the closest site to Stonehenge anywhere in the world. You have Stonehenge facing the solstice, you have a cursus on top, just like Stonehenge, and you have something similar to the Norman Town Down Barrows, and there's actually barrows here on top of them. And it's like it's on all the same angles as Stonehenge. I can't believe it. You look at the Stonehenge surroundings, it's the same thing. There's Stonehenge, there's the Cursus on the same angle, and there's the Normantown Down Barrows. And I've called this the Stonehenge Serpent. No one calls it the Stonehenge Serpent, but that's clearly what it is. This is all snake worship. You got one serpent there, and plenty more serpents in the landscape. Next to a river, it's on hills. Same thing here. You got something that looks like Stonehenge, same direction. North-south aligned. We all know from, we talked about Edward Duke's alignment. It goes across the Stonehenge, the English landscape, a long direction, north and south, all the way to Scotland, to Hadrian's Wall, in this generated map found in Matthew Paris's Chronica Majora. Amazing! And Giza, same thing. We have a triple alignment, just like we have here, a triple alignment. These are alignments. I haven't even bothered to make a video yet on what the Stonehenge one's aligned to, but it's a triple alignment, so this must have preceded Giza. These same red-headed long-skull people, they went to Giza. They went to Stonehenge. They built these things, and then these whatever they were replaced. They also, this is the same as the Temple of Heaven in China. Temple of Heaven in China, you basically have a temple of something like the earth, the heaven, the elements, something like that. And that's kind of what we have at Giza. It's basically another version of the Temple of Heaven in China, in Beijing. And it's the same at Stonehenge. It's the same at, we've shown this. It's the same at all these sites. It's the same as at Aachen. It's the same thing, but Aachen has been it's been built over and turned into a round church, but it was a round temple before. And it looks like it all comes from, we're not called the Caucasians for no reason. We've come out of the Caucasus. We've been generated by the Caucasus. All our culture has come out of there. And we've seen in previous videos, the foundations of the Western civilization is not from Egypt. It's not from Greece. It's not from Rome. All these are offshoots of what came out of the Caucasus. Offshoot civilizations of very high intellectual people who came out of the Caucasus. And they spread to Egypt, to Greece, to Rome, and they were the masters of these societies. The Roman race was not the same as they weren't all the other Romans. They were different people. This is absolutely unbelievable. If you want more information, check out my previous videos. Go to the uploads, check out the previous videos. You're going to find all this stuff about the Ossetian words for this. This is unbelievable. You know, I just can't believe it. I'm literally dumbfounded here. This is amazing. Just amazing. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't even need to read the article to tell you what's going on here. I don't even need to read the article. I can just tell you what's going on. It's the same as in England. You've even got the holes in the stones. You know, just the same thing as you see in UK. These people took over the ancient UK. The same people. And these people are the reason why Rome dominated, why Greece dominated, why Egypt dominated, and why UK today is dominating, because they survive in Egypt. These are people that like to dominate, basically. They survive in UK, the same people. Okay, but they don't necessarily survive in the other locations because they've been mixed around and changed around a little bit. But anyway, there we go. Okay. Bye-bye.